The American education system is a controversial topic and is the basis for the future of America. This system is constantly changing and its future remains somewhat unclear. And whenever a change is made, someone, somewhere, will argue against it. This being so, there's a possibility that many are not aware of. The American education system can educate itself in the way another country does. This country is Finland. Finland has proven that the way they educate their students is one of the best in the world. America can try to improve by trying out some Finnish tactics. Instead of current drill and kill methods involving students would learn more gradually and possibly be able to better remember. Instead of working for points in a grade, more students would work for themselves. Instead of wasting time on too many tests and quizzes, students can do work that benefits them and not just the system. There will be issues, though. America is much larger and more diverse than Finland. America is about 60 times larger than Finland, and 95% of the Finnish population is native-born. This cannot be said for America. These both pose an issue. America has more students who are also more diverse that need to be educated, so the ideas taken from the Finnish education system will need to be adapted. The U.S. system will need to slowly phase in these new ideas, as we cannot change the entire system overnight. Early changes. First off, tests and quizzes should be drastically reduced. Students in the U.S. currently work for a grade. They work to get points and pass a class, receive a letter that determines their intelligence. Few students work because they want to be educated. Without as many tests and quizzes, students will have more possibilities available to them. Students can also do more projects in school that promote creativity instead of lots of tests and quizzes. If a student feels interested or more passionate about a topic, they will likely work harder on it. This is not completely removing grading, but it is changing how it works. For example, a possible change in grading policy could be portfolio grading, where students submit their work to show their growth over time. Let students work for themselves, not just a grade. Most U.S. students receive too many quizzes and tests in their academic classes. These can add up to multiple school days lost to testing. One can argue that these tests and quizzes are a reliable tool to test students' abilities. However, many factors counteract this, such as stress and differing ways of showing their knowledge. Since many different students who think in different ways are being tested using the same tool, this puts some students in a better position to show their knowledge of a subject. Something about Finland that can't be overlooked when talking about their success is their teachers. Finland's teachers are picked from the top 10% and are highly qualified or even overqualified for their positions. This is an important factor in their success. Students in Finland tend to respect their teachers more because of this. It is incredibly difficult for a Finnish person to become a teacher, as only the top-ranking graduates have this ability to become a teacher, and students know that. America has great teachers, but the standards for teachers are relatively low. The plan isn't to bring the standards up to the level Finland has, but to raise them gradually to a level that leaves teachers more qualified. To add to this, I suggest that teachers be given a higher salary for their work. This would encourage more people who want to pursue this career to follow it because it will be easier to live off of. Teachers have arguably one of the most important jobs, and they should be treated better for their work. The American education system has its ups and downs, but if it borrows more from countries like Finland, there's a good chance that the American education system will improve for the better. As you can see, there are a few ways that the American education system can improve. These changes would have to be made gradually over time. And some future changes might include later school start times and a change in scheduling. For more information, check out the National Education Association's website, www.nea.org. Another very invaluable resource on this project was the book, The Smartest Kids in the World and How They Got That Way by Amanda Ripley.